everyone! I hope you're ready for another adventure, because today, Wayne reads Benjy's Doghouse. Always remember, if you want to follow with these amazing adventures, all you have to do is press the CC button in your YouTube link if you want to follow along with the... Now I think that Madam Owl will be perfect to join us for today's adventure. Now that Madam Owl is here, let's jump in. Benjy's Doghouse. Benjy was a brown dog with long ears and a short tail. He lived with father, mother, Linda, and Jimmy. Every evening, when Linda and Jimmy went to bed, Benjy went to bed too. Sometimes he slept on Linda's bed, and sometimes he slept on Jimmy's bed. Benjy loved going to bed. One day, father said, "Benjy's not a puppy anymore. I think it's time he slept outside. Let's make that old apple barrel into a doghouse." Father brought out the barrel out of the cellar. Jimmy put bricks on either side of it to keep it from rolling, and Linda painted it. Then Mother put a blanket inside, and the doghouse was finished. Everyone stood around admiring it. Everyone except Benjy. That night at bedtime, Father put Benjy in the doghouse. "Now go to sleep," he said. But Benjy couldn't sleep. It was dark out there, and he missed Linda and Jimmy. He got up and went to the back door and whined, but no one came to get him. Benjy decided to look for somewhere else to sleep. He went to the main street of town, and he stopped at the all-night diner. "No dogs allowed in here," said the owner. Benjy went to the firehouse. "Can't come in here," said the fireman. "Spot hates other dogs." He went to the police station. "Better go home, doggy," said the policeman. Benjy turned and walked slowly down the street. All at once, Benjy saw a light in a bakery. He ran over and barked at the door. "Come on in," said the baker. "Nice to have a visitor. My cat ran away weeks ago. It's been lonely around here without her." The baker gave Benjy a meat pie and fixed him a bed of empty flour sacks. Benjy spent the night in the warm, cozy bakery. Early in the morning, Benjy went home, rested and cheerful. From then on, Benjy spent his days with the family and his nights with the baker. Benjy was happy. So were Mother and Father. They thought he slept in the doghouse every night. But Linda and Jimmy weren't happy. They missed Benjy. One night, Benjy went to the bakery as usual. The moment he walked through the door, a howling ball of flirt flew at him. Benjy was so surprised he couldn't even move. He even got a scratch on the nose. The banker came running. "Cut it out, kitty." He chased the cat away. "My cat came back today with kittens," said the baker. "Sorry, but you can't come here anymore, pal. Here's a present for you." He gave Benjy a paper bag. Benjy took the brown bag and walked slowly out the door toward the street. Now he'd have to sleep in that dark, lonely doghouse. When Benjy got back, he put the bag and just sat there and felt miserable. All at once he sniffed the bag. Meat pies! He ate one. It tasted good. Then he ate another, and another, till all the meat pies were gone. Then he curled up to go to sleep. In a little while, he began to have an awful tummy ache. He tossed and turned and had bad dreams all night. In the morning, he didn't even get up. "Poor Benjy's sick," said Jimmy. "Look, there's a bag from the bakery," said Linda. "Maybe you took something and ate it," said Mother. "I think you'd better go and see the baker after school." That afternoon, the children went to the bakery. Benjy went too. He was feeling better. "Our dog took this bag from your store," said Linda. "We want to pay for it," said Jimmy. "Say, that's my friend," cried the baker. "I gave him that bag full of meat pies. He used to stay with me every night, but that's all over." The baker took them to the back room. "My cat came back with kittens," he said. "You'd better keep your dog home or he'll get scratched." "Don't worry," said Linda and Jimmy. "We will." When they got home, Linda said, "The baker gave Benjy a bag of meat pies. Benjy used to go there every night." "I bet he was lonely," said Jimmy. "Please let him sleep in the house again, Dad." "Maybe you're right," said Father. "Maybe Benjy was lonely. It's all right with me if he sleeps inside again." "Hooray," said the children, and Benjy wagged his tail. That night, Benjy slept on Jimmy's bed, and the next night he slept on Linda's. It was just like old times. A few days later, Jimmy and Linda made Benjy's doghouse into a strawberry barrel. They made holes in the barrel, filled it with earth, and planted strawberry plants at the holes. Benjy watched happily. Now he knew for sure he'd never have to sleep in that old barrel ever again. Oh wow! That was a really fun adventure with Benjy. What did you think, Madam Owl? I like that part too. We'll see you in the next adventure, okay? And we'll see you in the next adventure, here with Wayne Reads. Thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye!